weeks.
Okay,
I
okay.
said that I will set some on some other day. Otherwise, the whole schedule would be changed.
Yes, exactly. That's what I was figuring that out. Okay, so this is better. This is very good then.
Yeah, because otherwise it will mess up the whole schedule.
Yes, the whole schedule. So you just kept it
So
stuck to the same, and you just left those two topics out.
yes,
The
so those two topics I would
prerequisites.
cover somewhere on some days, but
Yes.
not I'm not disturbing the set
The
program.
schedule from now. Okay, perfect, Somniji. That's good.
Because everything is connected with these, no?
Yes,
So,
yes, everything is going in order.
So it will, to set a schedule is also very
Yes.
Tough job.
To stick to it. Yes, no, this is good. This is right. We're in week 5 now.
Vandame, we can start a class.
Yes, we can. Just first I have to share my presentation. So should I start?
Yes.
Yes, Anuji.
Okay. So good evening to everybody. Today we will discuss about the philosophical or spiritual base of the perception of psychic colors. As Dr. Devendra has discussed about the scientific base, and he explained very well how the color or different light of different colors affect our health and how it is being used in different therapies. So we have seen that how color is affecting our life, how it is helping to cure some diseases which are not under control of some different other medicines. So today we will learn about how these colors are also emitting from inside, and how they are affecting our behavior, our attitude, our thinking, and also our conduct. So from this talk, we will see how it is, what is the main source of our attitude and behavior and emotions, and how we can control them. So today's topic is the spiritual base of perception of psychic colors. It is a unique technique of meditation which has been prescribed especially in Praksha meditation system. And through this particular meditation, we are using different colors to change the internal states of our consciousness or to control different types of negative or aggressive emotions, which create turmoils in us and change our attitude, behavior, as well as our thinking. So we know that there is a problem of human behavior, and there is also the limitations of our willpower to change, to rectify our behavior by our own. So here we can see that there are individuals, sometimes they behave very well, they act very well, their thinking is very positive, and sometimes we see that the same person behaves wickedly, his thought process changes, and his action also gets vitiated. by negative or aggressive emotions. So, and there are certain persons who may earnestly desire self-control and change bad habits, resolving to become virtuous. However, vows and pious resolutions often fail to make a significant change in attitude or behavior, as ingrained viciousness does not disappear. So there are certain people, they make very good resolutions. In spite of that, they are not able to change their habits or their thinking or their behavior. So now the question arises, why does the same person fluctuate between virtuous and vicious behavior, and why does self-control often fail despite earnest desire to change? So here we have to see the limitation of our willpower or our desire. So it is said that the willpower alone is not sufficient to change our behavior or our thinking or to control our emotions. A strong willpower alone is expected to eradicate bad habits, but is not enough to destroy the urges or impulses which are coming from within. The subconscious effect, so we see that the repressed impulses often go underground into the subconscious mind and fester there and resurface later with more vigor. So when we are not able to control our any desires, then they get suppressed and they enter into the subconscious mind and comes with double energy. So here we see that there is leisures which are very important factors which are working from within to produce different types of impulses in us and also to control them. So this it is said that the doctrine of leisure alone can provide a satisfactory answer to the problem of human behavior and emotions, offering a profound solution where psychologists fail because they cannot go to that deeper level of our existence to which the leisure has gone. So leisure, what is the leisure? First of all, we have to understand it. It is a technical term of Jain scriptures, and it operates in the field of action lying on the borderline dividing the gross physical body and the more subtle body, which is karmic body. It is a kind of micro body of contaminating matter. Lesha transmutes the subtle, imperceptible forces of the primal drives into a tangible form which is crude enough to act in the gross physical body. So modification mechanism, as far as we look at it, then we find that modification of behavior patterns can be achieved by modifying leshas. And there are two types of leshas. So leshas are a kind of bioelectrical impulses which are working from within to bring whatever is inside and also to take what is from outside. So here there are two types of leshas or emotional states. One is called benevolent lesha, or it helps to transmute forces from vicious to virtuous, and there are malevolent leshas, they work opposite. So here we will see that which are the benevolent and which are the malevolent. So each leshas are recognized as the radiations of with different colors. So color has profound influence on our personality, on our behavior, on our attitude, and also our conduct. So color is, as you are perceiving here, and Dr. Devendra has explained all these electromagnetic spectrum and their effect at different levels. So we can see that color is known to exert profound influence on a person's attitude and behavior, extending to the micro world of lesions. So lesions are also a kind of radiations with different colors. Two categories of lesions. So we have seen that there are two types of lesions. One is called W5-L2. It means a physical colors which we can perceive from through some instrument, and there is W5-L2, means the psychical colors. So color, smell, taste, and touch are the characteristics of all material objects. So therefore, the lesions, W5-L2 is also having some colors. So all the glaciers have both the forms, physical and material, what we say psychical. So the all physical glaciers, whether they are benevolent or malevolent, they have different colors, because color is the intrinsic property of any material object, including the glaciers, the glaciers. And Bhaulicias, they are called the psychical colors, or you can say whenever our consciousness passes through the karmic body, then it gets colored. So those impressions, those vibrations which are coming through from soul, which is the innermost part of our existence, they get colored when they passes through the karmic body, and those colors are reflected, or you can say become visible clearly at the level of the bioelectrical body when they convert into the bioelectrical impulses. So Bhavalesha and Dravilesha, so all the six types of leshas, they have both the states, they have physical form as well as the psychical forms. The six, there are six such kind of leshas. Among them, Dravyalesha is endowed with six qualities. There are three dark malevolent and three bright benevolent leshas. So since we are talking right now about the Dravyaleshas, so all the six types of Dravyaleshas, they are divided into two categories. One is malevolent and the other one is the benevolent. So, what are the consequences of the malevolent leshas? So, it is said that when someone is under the influence of three malignant leshas, or you can say radiations with bad colors, they get such kind of mental tendencies which are vitiated by cruelty, hate, jealousy, and irrational fear. The dark compelling forces are so powerful that the reasoning mind cannot exert any control over speech and action, leading to bestial urges and instincts. So these three leshas have so much power that anybody, when they come under the influence of these malevolent leshas, then he is bound to do something which is not right for him and also for the others. So here we can see there are three malevolent such leshas, or physical colors, radiations which are coming from within, and they are Krishna lesha, Neel lesha, and Kaput lesha. Krishna means the black color, the radiations which are coming from the through bioelectrical body or through karmic body, they are having black color in them. The radiations which are coming with blue color, they are recognized as Neel lesha, and those which are having gray color or dark smoky color, they are recognized as Kaput lesha. So here we can see that what is the effect of all these radiations which are being generated by the karmic body and passing through by electrical impulses to our physical body. They are the origin of all kinds of evils, cruelty, desire to kill, all these kind of negative actions and behavior. They are taking place in us, or we are getting indulged in them because of these especially the first lesha, which is called Krishna lesha. It produces sensual desires, meanness, cruelty, deceit, delusion, etc. The second lesha, which generates lack of self-control, shamelessness, and sex impulses. And the third lesha, which it generates crookedness, mentality to conceal one's faults and prevented belief and betrayal. So all these different types of negative behavior which we perceive in anyone, they are taking place due to these three types of radiations which are coming from the within due to our own karmic body. The consequences of the benevolent lesions, we can see that there are three benevolent lesions or radiations which or colors which are coming from the inside. So by the influence of these benevolent lesions, the vitiated tendencies are purified and transmuted into compassion, love, and fearlessness, and any such kind of good qualities. So the first benevolent lesha is called Tejas lesha. It is having bright red color. Second is Padmalesha, which is higher and superior, you can see, and it is having the yellow color. And the last one is the Shukla lesha. It is having white color. So all these physical leshyas, or you can say radiations, are having different colors. So the malevolent have different colors, and the benevolent have also different colors. But all these benevolent colors, they are very bright and very soothing colors, and the impact of these colors on the personality of human being is perceived like the purification, transmutation into compassion, love, and fearlessness. So these all the three benevolent lectures, they generate purity in us, and also they are able to transmute the malevolent effects into the benevolent ones. They also help in harmonization of neuroendocrine secretions, which are sometimes activated by some malevolent lesions and become sometimes out of control, and they generate some anger, etc. in us. But if we want to control them, we can control by using the bright yellow color or focusing on that color, so we can harmonize neuroendocrine secretions which are harmful for us. Next is Shukla lesha, so the white color, so it is strengthened. All the three leshas, actually, all these functions or effects I'm talking, and they are not just pertaining to one particular benevolent lesha, but they are pertaining to all the three leshas which are benevolent. So here all these benevolent leshas or radiations, they strengthen rational thinking and conscious reasoning, apart from taking us more into spirituality. Now you would see that the what is the mechanism or system which is working behind all these benevolent and malevolent leshas or radiations. So we know that a living organism is composed of a non-material element which is known as psyche or soul, and a material element which is called the body. So body can be subtle also, and can be gross one also. Here, the spiritualist comprehension extends for beyond the gross physical body, including subtle karmic body and tejas body, consciousness, psychical expressions, and the soul itself. So it is the picture is shown here that the nucleus of our existence is our own inner self. Okay, so and when the inner self exerts its power, and that power, when crosses this karmic body, which is in the surrounding of the soul, then it gets those conscious activities get vitiated by the patients which are inside, which are active in the karmic body. And by mixing with those patients, the soul, there is one field which is created, that is the field of the primal drives, and that is called adhyavasai in the Jain scriptures. They are subtlemost impulses, and they are not tangible, and they look perceptible to the naked eyes or even to the instruments, but they are the part of the unconscious mind, you can say. And when the soul impression mixing with the patience of the karmic body, when they passes through this next body, which is called bioelectrical body, then they convert into the bioelectrical impulses. And when those bioelectrical impulses, or you can say the radiations with different colors, enter into this physical body, then they activate the endocrine and nervous system, and through that activate our own mental, physical, and bodily actions or activities. So in this way, we see that all these crude instructions or impulses, they are coming due to our karmic body. The soul is pure in itself. Instead of that, it is covered by this karmic body, and the karmic body has its own effect. And when the effect of the karmic body mixes with the vibrations of the pure consciousness, then the pure consciousness gets colored, and those colors are reflected here at the level of the bioelectrical body, or they convert into bioelectrical impulses. And those impulses, when they reach out the physical body, and especially they appear, first of all they appear in the hypothalamus, and through that they activate the whole physical system, body system, uh, through endocrine and nervous system. So in this way, we find that there is a whole mechanism which is working behind and in creating the benevolent and malevolent, what we say, radiations. So Lesha and the soul, so the soul, which is called Dravyatma, or the main pure self, is surrounded by an envelope of contaminating field producing malevolence created by karmic body. And these these radiations some circumscribes and governs the psychic activity. So it means whenever whatever is coming from within, it is being converted into the electrical impulses by the bioelectrical body. So in that sense, the Leshyas has so much power to control whatever is coming from within, or whatever is happening at physical level. The power and dynamic, so the authority of Kashai is so powerful that the ruler, the soul, is unable to act independently. The soul radiates the psychic energy, but the radiations have to pass through the domain of Kashai. So I have said that the karmic body is in the surrounding of the soul. Whenever the pure vibrations of the soul come out of this karmic body, then they get affected by the different emotions or kashayas or patients, and get colored due to that. So Adhyavasai are the, as I have said, that when the vibrations, the pure vibrations of consciousness, when mixed with the karmic body, then they create a new field which is known as the field of psychic expression or primal drives, and technically it is known as Adhyavasai. So this is the primal psychic expression, which is the primary instrument of our conscious activity. It means the soul, first of all, expresses itself through this by creating this kind of adhyavasai. The interaction, the domain of lesha is created by the forces of the fusion of past actions recorded in the karmic body, and adhyavasai in the form of ultra microwaves interacts with the endocrine system. So as we know that these leshas or radiations which are being created, they are not taking place due to themselves, but since we have collected such kind of karmic materials in the karmic body, and due to that, due to the effect of those karmic particles, the leshas are taking place at the level of bioelectrical body. And they first whenever the soul interacts with the karmic body, it creates a kind of a field which is adhyavasai, and it is known as the ultra microwaves. So they are not tangible through senses or through any instrument, but they are the part of unconscious mind, but they are so powerful that they are affecting our behavior, thinking and attitude when they appear at physical level. And compulsive forces generated by the interaction of adhyavasai and lesha ultimately reach the physical body and affect the endocrine system. So yes, whatever is coming through karmic body or through soul passing through karmic body and bioelectrical body, when they come to the physical level, then first of all they affect our endocrine system or neuroendocrine system, and through that they activate the whole physical body, all physical activities. So hormonal, these forces act as agents to execute the orders derived from the karmic body. The release and distribution of hormones takes place in accordance with the fruition of past karmas. So whatever is coming from inside, they are just trying to execute them at physical level, and all those instructions, they are coming through the karmic body or through direct the pure self. Here integrated system. So the whenever the internal impressions come at physical level, the endocrine system, which is a kind of ductless gland or glands in the and nervous system, they both integrate together and they activate the whole body system. So and our emotions, thought, speech and behavior pattern works according to that. The main purpose of practicing this particular meditation, in which we try to transmute the malevolent leshas or radiations, or you can say states of our consciousness into the benevolent ones. So the purpose is to lead to the harmonization of neuroendocrine secretions, immensely strengthening rational thinking and conscious reasoning, so that we can have enough control on our own emotions, and we will not be affected by the impulsive what we say primal drives which are coming from within. If our mind is alert enough to control them or to know time before the time, then it can control them. So it is necessary, first of all, we must have such kind of a reasoning mind or conscious mind, so that we can come to know that what kind of impulses are coming from within and how we can control them. So yes, so the main goal, that how we can control the neuroendocrine system by practicing these different colors, which are the benevolent ones. Now we see that functions of lesha and the action flow diagram. So function as a liaison. Leshas acts fundamentally as a liaison between the spiritual self and the physical self of a living organism. So it is a linking element which is connecting the spiritual self with the physical self, and it is the built-in mechanism that allows the spiritual self to exercise its power, authority, and control over the organism. And there are two-way flow. It means that the leshas play the role of two-way. It is centripetal. It means it is a lesha continuously attracts contaminating matter from the external environment via bodily activities, thought, speech, muscular action, and delivers this raw material to the karmic body. So in this way, it is playing the role of centripetal force, which is taking something from outside and delivering inside. And there is centrifugal force. It is also working as a centrifugal force in which it is bringing something from center to periphery. So when Lesha becomes active, it receives goods like a bulk supply of Adhyavasaya from the central authority and delivers them to the domain of the physical self, eventually reaching the neuroendocrine system. So whatever good feelings we have, good emotions we have, good thinking we have, or good qualities we have, they are also being implemented or executed through the leshas at physical level, and because of that we are having very positive thinking, positive behavior, and emotional control in us. So now we would see the flow chart, how Licious is working and what is the mechanism which is working behind. So first of all, we have to see that we are the living organisms, and soul is the main in the center of our existence, and the soul is surrounded by the karmic body, and the karmic body is surrounded by the tejas body. Now we would see that whenever soul passes its messages, or it whenever some good vibrations come from soul, then they passes through the karmic body, and the karmic body is having different types of patience, and the effect of those patients mixed with those pure impressions or pure vibrations of the soul, and when they mix with each other, then they create a new field which is called as Adhyavasai, which are the ultra micro waves, or you can say the subtlemost vibrations of our existence. And this is the first level where the consciousness expresses itself through the psychical activities. And when these these impulses, which are known as the primal impulses or adivasai, when they reach out the conscious mind or at physical level, then first of all we know that there are certain things which are taking place inside, or some emotions are emerging inside, but our conscious mind works to that extent only when those internal impulses come at the level of the hypothalamus, and when they activate the neuroendocrine system, then we find that those all these leshas or radiations, they are converting into in different forms of emotional flow in us, and activating endocrine system, and then nervous system, and then our action field of action, in which thought, speech, and all bodily movements come. So in this way we see that all the impulses which are coming from within, they are coming into our knowledge. Instead of that, they are having some kind of uh, such kind of emotions in them, and their effect they affect our endocrine and nervous system accordingly, and our action changes according to that. So if the benevolent vibrations are coming from within, then our thinking becomes automatically positive, our speech becomes very soft, and the bodily actions are also become a very good in by nature and without harming anyone, or we become more compassionate to other or helping people to others.
Sure, the audio is off. Not sure what happened. Probably an internet issue. I think it's audio is bad from Samjit's side because two
No,
systems are
I think the
syncing.
connection has gone with the Somniji.
We're just trying to get hold of Swamiji. Hang tight. So probably some telephone issue.
Vandam is joining back. Okay, so please follow tight. We have just got a confirmation.
Hello? Hello?
हाँ
हाँ जी
मंदा में समझ लीजिए, we
वंदना
वंदना
can
में
hear you.
समझ
हाँ हम आप
we can
Sorry,
hear
it
you.
was disconnected and all together, all laptops except one, all have disconnected, got disconnected, and that's why I could not talk. So now it is the time for meditation. Should we meditate, or I will post to the lecture? It is already interrupted, so it is not.
We can do meditation.
Yes.
Pardon.
Yeah, we can listen to the posted lecture later. We can do meditation, Samaji.
Yes, the lecture should be recorded again. Okay, so today we will learn about color meditation, how color affects our body. So we have seen that there are three positive colors, three are negative colors. They are not just only colors, they are radiations which are colored by our own patience, or you can say anger, ego, deceit, greed. All these are the aggressive emotions which are working from within, and they are coloring our pure consciousness. And because of that, we are getting all different types of negative thinkings or negative behavior. But we are all not all the times in that state. Mostly people are trying to be more and more positive. So it means that there are some positive feelings which are also working within us, and they are also affecting positively. So all the three benevolent lesions or color radiations, they affect our personality also in a positive way or in positive manner, and our behavior, thinking, attitude all become very positive because of that. So this is the meditation which focuses on the colors, especially how colors can change our internal states in positive way. So that is the main purpose of this Lesha meditation. And through this practice of colors, we can also purify our aura, cleanse our aura, make it more brighter, more effective, and thereby our personality can be more effective. So now we would concentrate. There are three main colors on which we have to concentrate in this particular meditation, or two other colors are also suggested. They may be black and blue. Instead of that, they are positive in the sense that when these colors are bright enough, then they have positive effect. If they are fake colors, then they have negative effects. So we have to be careful of the color property also, that if we are focusing on black color or blue color, then those colors must be very bright and not the fade ones. So sit in a comfortable posture. Keep both the hands in the posture of knowledge. Keeping backbone and neck straight, body relaxed. Close your eyes softly. Take a long breath and recite Mahapran sound for 5 times.
Mm.
Yes, I am not making sound because it will be broken. So just you can recite sounds at your level. Now relax. Relax your entire body, mind, and vocal cord. Concentrate your mind on the big toe of your right leg. Give suggestion to be relaxed, relaxed, relaxed. See each and every fingers. Starting from the toe up to the head, see each and every part. Giving suggestion to be relaxed, relaxed, relaxed. Feel complete relaxation in the body, mind, and vocal cord. Today we will practice perception of psychic colors. Concentrate your mind in the center of your forehead, which is the center of enlightenment, the place of pineal gland. Allow your mind to penetrate inside the center and perceive bright white color there. You may visualize as if the bright white light of the full moon is spreading throughout the portion, or visualize the bright white color of the snow or any other white thing. Practice concentrated visualization of bright white color on the center of enlightenment. Perceiving the bright white color, experience through autosuggestion that all your passions and emotions are being pacified. All your excitations are subsiding. Your anger is waning away. Now allow your mind to spread throughout the whole portion of your forehead and perceive the bright white color there. Visualize that the particles of bright white light are permeating the whole portion of the forehead, covering the emotional area in the frontal lobe of your brain, which is known as hypothalamus. Continuously perceive bright white color and experience complete tranquility, complete mental peace and bliss. Now concentrate your mind on the psychic center of bliss situated in the middle of your chest, near the heart. Try to visualize bright green color in that region. Bright green color on the center of bliss situated in the middle of your chest. Perceive bright green light and visualize that the bright green radiations are spreading in the psychic center, covering the whole portion up to the neck. Perceive bright green light and visualize that the bright green radiations are spreading in the psychic center, covering the whole portion up to the neck. See the green color from heart to neck in this part. If the light does not appear or vanishes after appearance, do not be disappointed. Intensify your effort for sustained visualization. Now visualize that the particles or radiations of bright green light are emanating from the center of bliss and spreading all around, permeating the whole body and the area. Practice sustained visualization with deep concentration. Now using auto-suggestion, realize that my emotional pattern is being purified. My emotional pattern is being purified. My mind is being purged of all the negative attitudes. My mind is being purged of all the negative attitudes. I am always happy and cheerful in all conditions. I am always happy and cheerful in all the situations. Now concentrate in the center of your eyebrows. And see bright red color of the rising sun. Now use auto-suggestion, realizing my intuition power is developing. My intuition power is developing. See the bright red color of the rising sun in the center of your eyebrows, the center of intuition or Agya Chakra. Visualize the bright orange color emanating from the center and spreading throughout the body, inside and outside. Realize my intuition power is developing. Now concentrate your mind on the center of knowledge situated on the top of your head, and try to visualize bright yellow color. Perceive bright yellow light. Visualize that the bright yellow radiations are spreading in the psychic center, covering the whole portion of the brain. Now use auto-suggestion, realizing my perceptive capacity is increasing. My perception power is increasing. My perception power is increasing. Extrasensory perceptions are developing. My perception power is increasing. All extrasensory perceptions are developing. See yellow bright color radiations in the center of the knowledge situated on the top of your head. See the yellow radiations emanating from the center and spreading all over the body and surrounding. Now with 2 long breaths, and Mahapran sound, we would conclude our meditation. Now conclude the meditation. Keep both the hands on the eyes and open your eyes slowly. Was the color visible? Any of the colors? 5 colors? Green, white, orange,
Yes, Vandamaji.
yellow. Yes,
Red and orange.
red
Yellow
and
was the best, for me.
oh wow. So yellow is the best color.
Somehow it worked out very, very well, for me. Yellow,
Yeah.
green was good in the beginning, and
Mhm.
then red also, somehow.
Wow. So Nainavin, you have always the question that why the color is not visible.
Yeah, I still didn't see color, Somniji. Is the color to do with the lesions or no?
Yes, the leshas are having colors. We have already discussed about all the leshas and their colors, and
I
there
know,
is,
but the color we see, is that to do with the lesia?
yes. What
Because
color?
because I just see black, which is
Oh.
really bad. I don't see any colors.
Don't worry. Sometimes this
I've
color.
had a problem with the colors. I cannot see the colors, Somniji.
Okay, so don't worry. Just don't push yourself. Be comfortable and relaxed. Try to follow the instructions and
Yeah.
concentrate on those. If the colors are visible, then it's okay. If they are not, then don't worry.
I just keep trying.
Yes, concentration is main important thing, which we have.
Right.
These
Right.
are objects of meditation so that you can get more concentrated. But if you are not getting those things, don't worry about that. Just we have to make our emotions or our internal states more positive and pure. Really, the colors would be good in your aura. May not be visible to you, but anybody can see that. And they have their own effect, invisible effect.
Very
You
good.
mentioned that you can see auras, but I feel not clear how other people's auras. You mentioned anybody can see them. And the booklet it said you have to be a deep meditator, but you mentioned anybody can see them. What would you need to do to see the auras?
Yes, so I have said that if you can sit in front of each other and can try to concentrate on the aura of your fellow, you might be able to see even within half an hour or
Wow.
10 to 15 minutes or 5 minutes. It depends on your concentration. So you would be able to see the aura.
Do you have to see them for that half an hour or just sit with them? You have to actually keep your eyes open?
Sometimes people don't take much time. That within 10 to 15 minutes, if they try to concentrate, they can see the aura.
Just keeps the eyes open, just keep looking and then.
Yes. When you are looking at the aura of some other person, then you can keep your eyes open and just concentrate what kind of radiations are coming out of his body or head. Just concentrate on a head. All the radiations are coming from every part of our body. And there is Kirlian photography, which was very famous before a few years, but nowadays it is said that the reading is not correct. But somehow they used to take photo of your thumb or toe. All different colors are coming out of it. Colored radiations are coming. So, because we have bioelectrical bodies, so light, I have already said that the light and the color are not different things. On certain frequency, light converts into color and color converts into light.
Mhm.
So we have already bioelectrical body. And the karmic body is having all patience. And patience means, kashai means colored substance. Okay.
Mhm.
So when our pure consciousness is coming through this karmic body, passing through this karmic body, then it is exerting its colors on the pure consciousness. And our consciousness gets misguided by those colors. Okay. And they come to the bioelectrical body, they convert into the bioelectrical impulses. And when they reaches to the hypothalamus, then they activate the endocrine and the nervous system, and thereby change our thinking pattern, our
Mhm.
attitude, our behavior, our conduct.
Mhm.
This is the mechanism which is working.
And this relates to positivity, negativity in your thinking, right?
Yes, yes. See, when we are meditating, reading the scriptures, doing some religious activities or spiritual activities, or working in our field without thinking anything negative about anything, then you are always in the pure state. Your aura is having very good colors.
Mhm.
If you are doing a study of something, then also you will see that if your mind is fully concentrated, automatically you will see the white aura in surrounding. So yes, whenever we
Thank you,
are in
Swamiji.
a positive mood, we have already automatically the good colors in our aura.
Mhm.
So these colors are showing the internal states, whether we are in positive state or negative state. We are having some kashayas or we are free from the kashayas. Mainly the kashayas, they are creating these malevolent radiations. And when we are free from attachment or aversion or rag, dvesh or kashay, then automatically we are in the benevolent radiations. We are having those benevolent radiations in our aura, in our surrounding, and creating all kinds of positivities and positive qualities in us.
Mhm.
That's why Rag, Desh par Vijay Karna, Jain, the main message of Jainism is only this, that you have to control your emotions. They are creating all hazards in our
Mhm.
life. Okay, so thank you.
Okay.
It is very powerful meditation for controlling the emotions.
We should practice this a couple more days, Swamiji, if possible, next few days. So
Yes. So I'm thinking that at least 1 week we should continue with one type of meditation,
Mhm.
so that you can realize that how it is working.
yeah, and then other people start seeing the colors. I think daily practice, will start seeing the colors, hopefully. Myself also.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
go there, Swamiji. Thank you.
Thank you
Thank you.
very much.
Vandami Namasami Swamiji. Krutagya.
Vandami Naman Swami Swamiji.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Vandami Namasami Swamiji.
All are taking the quizzes.
Taken.
Yes.
Yes, so it will be half exams, and it is open text exam, so you need not to worry. Just you can look at the PPTs. It might be it has all the answers. If you have not much time, just look at the PPTs and take the quiz. So half will be done, and just a half you have to come in for midterm exam and final exam. And try to listen to all the lectures and the text, whatever is being provided, or summaries, so that you can also prepare yourself as a trainer how you can express the same thing